the final studio sale. And I'm going to do it a little differently. Day one, everything was pretty much 50% off. Oh, hey, I think I was talking before I even got started. Let me start over. Today is the final studio sale, and day one, everything was pretty much 50% off. Day two, everything was pretty much $100 off. And day three is going to be make me your best offer. Now, that needs to be a reasonable offer. And how you can do that is you can either email me at hello@cherrybombstudios.com, or you can direct message me what you think the paintings are worth. So let's start off with my geisha series. And I'm also going to check and see if I can get the comments going. Oh, thank you, Terry. I found the comments. Yay! Thank you. I appreciate it very much. Make me your best offer. Shipping will not be included in that price, so keep that in mind. All right. Today, we are going to start with number 12. She's a big one. 24 by 30, and she is framed. This is Pink Mako. It has, if you can see, let me try to do this properly today. It has mixed media. Here we have Akira for those. Let's go a little higher. Akira, for those of you who are into anime. I've got some Akira down here as well. And all up here in the top. That is all placed. Lots and lots and lots of texture going on here. She's pretty big, as you can see. 24 by 30. Number 2 is going to be another mixed media geisha. She is 16 by 22. Lots of texture going on here as well. If we get really close, let's see if I can get that texture for you. Your kimono is all paper and napkins and all kinds of beautiful work. 16 by 22. These were older geishas that I made, and I was tired of looking at them, so I redid them. And I added all kinds of different paper mache and patterns, and I don't know, I just was going for that street art kind of feel to it. So there's lots of black lines and I don't know. So we have here 14. This is my cyberpunk geisha. She is big, 34. Let's see. 34 or 36, pardon me, by 24 on canvas. Those last two were framed. This one is not, but they're all ready to hang. She's my cyberpunk Neo Tokyo lady. And 15, let's see if I can get her down without falling on my head. So again, this is a mixed media piece, 14 by 18. It's a glance in pink, and it's also got all kinds of Akira art. For those who don't know, Akira is a Japanese anime from the 80s-ish. And this is all, it was also a manga as well. So if you get really close here, let's see if I can show you. So we have some scenes from Akira right in here. And I was trying to go for a real cyberpunk kind of Neo-Tokyo vibe. Neo-Tokyo was where it took place, the Akira. And so that's what I was trying to do here with the backs, like lots of lights, streets, moving quickly. So this is on a thicker frame. It's called gallery wrapped frame. So it's ready to hang as well. Basically, these pieces here, I was just reliving my youth, hanging out with my cousins in the basement, watching a bunch of anime. So there you go, we got those ones. Now we're gonna move on to my badass bitches with bubble gum. So this one here is called I Am the Storm. So she is a badass queen. Let's go this way here. Hopefully I can't get it so you don't have any reflections. So if I tilt it, I'm hoping you can see the reflection of the gold that I've added to the piece. So this whole outfit here is gold, and so is the crown. So I was making these during, well, the pandemic, I think we all were, and I was trying to be more empowered. I was creating empowered women pieces. And so that's why this one was, she is the storm. Now we got number 17 here. So when I was making this, oh, right, these are 8 by 12. When I was making this one here, I was trying to create a face and get the proper shape of the face and all the angles. And I didn't actually mean to turn this one into an actual painting. It was just supposed to be a study. And then I kind of got carried away, as I am pretty prone to doing. So in this one as well, if I can get the angles, she's got bronze metallic hair. There. Let's see if I can get it. So this is on archival paper. Now, archival paper just means that it's a high quality paper. It's meant for like museum pieces. Actually, all my paint here is high-end paint, so it shouldn't fade, it shouldn't crack. It's acrylic. This one's mixed media, so we got acrylic, we got inks. Ta-da! Oh yes! I made this one when I was stuck downstairs painting. I didn't have a studio upstairs. I am now upstairs, lucky me. And this is my Midnight Rose. She's 11 by 14 on a 100-year-old board. Look at the thickness of that sucker. Like, that's when 2x4s were actually 2 by 4 inches. So this is an old wood. She is mixed media as well, and she is my badass rebel. Ready to hang. You do not need a frame for this because the board's the frame. I made her in the basement, like at 1 in the morning. That's why she was called Midnight Rose. She's kind of, she was also one of my misfits when I was in that whole Gem and the Holograms phase. So I made her, she's Roxy. And then we have her final piece. And then that's the end of it. No more. She is 9 by 12 on a cradle board. Cradle board just means the board has these sides here. She's one of my queens. I love to watch The Crown and all those type of shows. And I love the idea that they were sassy. They're really strong women. So she wasn't everybody's cup of tea. So darling, just fucking own it, okay? That's why she's sticking out her tongue. She's at one of those fancy parties going, I'm not just marrying any old. I think I'll be making a couple more queens, but I'm going to pick some actual queens from history and kind of recreate them a bit. So that is the last of the pieces that I am going to be selling for super inexpensive. So remember, no unreasonable offer will be denied. And because you stayed all the way to the end, you lucky duck, the first person to say, mine is going to get this print. It is hand painted. She is my queen bee. Let's see if I can get closer. This was a commissioned piece that I had made for someone who was running an online auction. And it was for her business, and she was trying to raise money for the awareness of, the heck was it again? Oh my God, I'm terrible. Human trafficking, there we go. So she commissioned me to do this piece, and this is the queen bee. And there you go. The final day of my auction. Remember that I have 2 giveaways left, and they are only going to be given to the people who are on my email list. You can find how to get onto the email list here on the page, and I'm going to be announcing the winners via email Sunday. It's going to be $100 credit towards a one-of-a-kind, original piece, and it's going to be a print. Which print was it? Oh, it was going to be a choice of prints. So I was going to announce the winner, and they could choose which prints. So there we go. Thank you so much.